Hey, it's Andrew, one of the brothers of bargains here from Ride Time. And today's video, what I'm going to talk about is why, if you have less than perfect credit, now is the best time to buy a vehicle. So there's a lot of information to unpack. The StatsCan just came out today. They said that May numbers actually were flat for GDP. They were projecting a decline. So for Canada, that means that we've escaped a recession. Now, the thought is for now, RBC had talked about the first quarter of 2023 that they're seeing maybe a recession on the horizon. But what happens in recessions? Recessions usually mean that credit markets tighten up a little bit. It's harder to get a loan. We're also dealing with rising interest rates. The last number that I saw from DealerTrack was that 40% of all customers that walk into a dealership in Canada have an issue getting traditional financing. So if you have an issue getting traditional financing, then you're looking at B, C, and D tier lenders. Those are known as non-prime lenders. So what I've seen in the non-prime side of the market right now, because the average used car price has gone from $24,000 to $38,000 inside of a year and a half, that means that cars have gotten more expensive and payments have gotten more expensive. The only way to combat affordability for customers is for the lenders on the non-prime side to offer better interest rates. And I don't want to get too far inside of baseball, but the easy way to think of it is think of a grid and you have their best approval, their second best approval, their third best approval, and their worst approval. Based upon those approvals, that will dictate what your interest rate is. So what I've actually seen is I've seen people that should have come in at their second best approval, but they've actually given their best approval to them. Why? That gives them a lower interest rate. That gives them the ability to afford a vehicle. Because the only way the banks make money is if they lend money. So they've had to adjust inside of this environment. And it's interesting. Rates are going up, but on the non-prime side, I'm actually seeing customers with lower interest rates historically. Now, if you have a trade-in, this is other really great news. We have seen used car prices probably peak in Canada. They've peaked in Canada, but they're not going to go down a whole bunch in desirable vehicles. What I mean by desirable vehicles are things that are fuel efficient. We've seen a rapid depreciation in trucks. Trucks really haven't found their floor yet, but things that people want, small cars, SUVs, those have actually held pretty steady in their price. If you listen to a guy like Jonathan Smoke is actually the head economist for Cox Automotive. They still think that new car production isn't going to get back to normal for another 36 months. So that is going to still keep the used car market relatively strong because there isn't that supply that's going to change the market. If you're thinking of maybe holding off, I want to bring all that information to you. I want to try and get this information out because I'm very passionate about it. And I truly, truly believe that if you have less than perfect credit, now is the best time to get yourself into another vehicle. Again, if you have any questions, you can find us at ridetime.ca, 1-877-268-1006. At Ride Time, we have your ticket to ride.